Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name's Freedom. Thank you for joining me. So today's video is the third of a three-part series on how does a narcissist feel about the baby mamas. Today's video is about the baby mama as side chick. So if you are interested in the baby mama as wife, that's number one, and number two in the series is baby mama as ex. And yeah, number three, today's video, baby mama as a side chick. So this is for you if you are dealing with a narcissist and you are the side chick, or you are dealing with a narcissist and there is a side chick baby mama involved and you want to know how the narcissist feels about them. So just quickly, the first thing we have to always understand when it comes to narcissists is how they feel fluctuates all the time. They're very emotional. They really do run a whole lot of game strategies all in one go based on how things turn out. So if things are going well one way, well, they might not worry about the other one, but then if something changes, they might change track altogether and run with game two. So this is just the way they do life. And so as a baby mama side chick, you're kind of in a position where you don't have much power. You're involved or infatuated or in love with a toxic narcissist who is all about using. It's all about taking advantage of people, and keeping a side chick or a mistress is one of the hugest kind of power plays, I suppose, anyone can make. So they've got a wife and they've got a side chick. It's like triangulation. It's a way of punishing both women, keeping both women working really hard to compete with each other, to keep the narcissist's attentions. So it's a pretty, like I said, it's a pretty powerless position to be in. Plus, if you are the side chick and you are still involved with the narcissist, your expectations have been driven down so low, by the narcissist, that you're probably just accepting, scraps, absolute scraps of what you really deserve in life. But you're accepting it because you believe that he doesn't have a choice, and he has no option. He's trapped, in his loveless marriage. Meanwhile, he's actually, not in love with you, and he's not in love with her, but he's using you both, and that's just what narcissists do. So the fact is, being the side chick doesn't mean that you're more important, and ironically doesn't actually mean that you're less important. Narcissists really don't care about anyone but themselves, and they will use whoever allows themselves to be used. So if you've set yourself up in a situation where you are the side chick, or maybe you were previously the side chick and now you're just the baby mama side chick, the relationship that the narcissist has with you and with the children is, hang on, how am I trying to say this? 1 second. Is going to be strained at best. Like I said, you've set yourself up in a situation where you have limited access to them, so you never really get to spend 24/7 over a period of weeks, months, years. You get little bits of their time, effort and energy, and a narcissist is really good at keeping their mask on for these short periods of time. So you might not have even realized that there was a problem with the narcissist until you were well and truly stuck, as in having a child and being the mistress. So you're at a disadvantage, essentially, and the narcissist knows that. And in turn, it makes them feel good towards you. Not good because they love you, they care about you, nothing like that. Just good because they know that they have the power, and that you're going to keep working really, really hard to try and be, the number one woman, or to try and get their attention, or even, like I said, even as an ex-baby mama, that you're going to work hard to try and get them to spend time with, little Johnny. And the reality is narcissists don't care about any of their children. You know, they're even the ones that they have in wedlock with their alleged wives and love of their lives. Narcissists compete with their children. They hate their children. They distrust their children, and they see them as being, I think it was Sam Vaknin who said this. Sam Vaknin, who's obviously a narcissist, I'm pretty sure he made the point of saying that narcissists see, they actually hate children. I think that was the exact quote that he said, that they hate children, and that in children they see this fake and false innocence. He said that they see children as being very narcissistic, and sure, children are, to a certain extent, their whole worlds revolve around themselves, because they're little kids and they're learning that other people matter. But the narcissist has a strong dislike of children. They see them as competition to your time, your energy, and they will compete with those children. And if they have the opportunity to hurt those kids, they will. Not necessarily physically, I mean some do, but psychologically, emotionally, they're going to damage those children, because that's what narcissists do. They damage anyone who has any contact with them for any period of time. So, as I said, as a baby mama, it's hard enough having children with a narcissist, let alone when you have kind of, this situation where you never officially were his partner or his wife. And maybe, like I said, maybe for some of you, you're still holding on to the hope that one day he'll get rid of his wife and one day you'll be together. And the reality is that if you haven't been made his primary supply, you're never going to be his primary supply. What he will do, though, is use you in between when he gets rid of the primary supply that he's got. He will use you for the interim. He'll fall back on you, and you'll think you're having a relationship with him, but he's just going to use you while he sources, a new primary supply, one that is worthy of being his wife. This doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It's just the way the narcissist views people. They don't see us as all being equal. They kind of look at people as, put them through the lens of a hierarchy. And as secondary supply, you're never going to be primary supply. It's just not the way it works. Okay. All right, lovelies. Like I said, there's the links to the other videos are there. And you know the drill. Get narc free and stay narc free. Thanks for listening. Bye.